Hello guys, welcome to today's video. It's Neil Emmanuel here again. So today I'm going to show you guys how I edited this image, editing it right here on Capture One and then taking it to Photoshop, and then how I use both micro dodge and burn and frequency separation to achieve this final look right here, as you can see. And this soft glow, I'll show you guys towards the end of the video how I got this soft glow on the image. So let's dive into the video. So I took this image from this straight out of camera to adjusting on Capture One right here and then Photoshop right here. So this image, as you can see, I shot it with a Nikon Z6 II with a 24 to 70 Sigma lens. As you can see, the image is a little bit overexposed, and that was why I selected this image to retouch and show you guys how I brought the exposure down and got it to this final results right here. So this is my image. Now, as you can see right here, my exposure warning, I turn it on. This will tell me where the image is overly blown out. As you can see, this area right here and here. So it helps me know how to control the exposure of the image while fixing the exposure right here. So the first thing I do is to come to my white balance here, and for my white balance, I'll just tweak it a bit, a tad bit. Take this towards the yellows. I'll just leave it at okay, is okay. Okay, that is fine. Then I'll bring my tints down to 0. Here I think here is okay. 0.6 is okay. Then for my exposure, I'll take my exposure down. Yep, this is fine. Then for my contrast, I like taking my contrast just a notch. Then brightness, I'll reduce this too. Then as you can see so far, this is the before and after of the image. Guys, taking down the exposure and also my white balance. As you can see, alt before and after, before and after. And for the exposure, alt before and after. So up next, what I do is come to my high dynamic range right here. All I'll do right here is to reduce my highlights. I'll take this down. I think here is fine. Here is fine, yep. Then I'll take my shadows down. Okay. So as you can see, I'm trying to like closely, because since I've done this before, I'm trying to get it close to this. I know it won't be 100% close. I've already retouched this image already. So it's trying to get this to these points and then to these points right here. So I'll take my shadows down. That is fine. Then for my blacks, I'll just take my blacks up a bit. Okay, this is fine. So this is before and after, before and after. Then up next, I'll come to my levels. For my levels, I'll push this up. Okay, and I normally put this between 1 to 3. So I'll put this at 1. Okay, alt before and after. After. So up next, I'll go to my curves. For my curves, I'm not going to actually do much here. I'll just tweak a bit of the RGB. I'm not going to touch my luma or reds or green or blues. So for this, I'll just do a little bit of my reverse S curve here. Not too much, just very subtle. A tad bit of it. Okay, I think this is fine. So alt before and after. So very subtle, nothing overboard. So next, right here, I'll come to my color editor right here. So for the color editor, I'll just start off with my advanced color editor, and I'll just select one color, which is the skin tone of the subject right here, around this area, this mid-tone area right here. So I think this is fine. Then for these, I'll take my hue I'm just going to do a bit of this because for the advanced skin tone area right here, anything you do, any of the slider you push, it affects your image greatly. So you have to just make it very subtle and not too much. Yeah, here is fine. Then saturation, I'll take this down. I think -1 is fine. I'll just make it 1 point. Yeah, 1.2. Oh, 0.3 is fine. Then for my lightness, I'll take this. I think here is okay. Here, 4. 4 is okay. Let me put it as 4. 4 is fine. Then up next, I'll go to the basic color editor right here. And for my reds, I'll start with the reds right here. I'll take this down. I think here is fine. Then the saturation, I'll take it down to 5. Yeah, that's fine. Then for my lightness, I'll take it down to. So this is fine. Then I'll go to my orange. For my orange, I'll bring the hue down to 1. Yeah, I think, okay, 1.2 be okay. Then for the saturation, I'll take it down to 4. Then for my lightness, I'll just take it down a bit. I think here is fine. Here is fine. So this is the before and the after on the color editor so far. Before and after. So up next, I'll go to my yellows right here, and I'll take my hue up. I think here is fine. The saturation, I'll just take it down a notch. Then lightness, I'll just bring the lightness down. Okay, let me take it up. I think up it's, yeah, this is fine. Okay, so up next, what I'll go is go to my skin tone area right here, and I'll also select another area of my subject skin tone. That is, I'll go with this area right here. Then for that, I will take my hue up a bit. Then my saturation, I'll just bring it down a bit, and then lightness down a bit. So this is very subtle, nothing overly done right here. And I'll go, so after this, the next thing I'll do is go to my color balance right here. So for my color balance, I'll just start off with the midtones. For my midtones, I'll take it towards the orange around here. I think here is fine. Then I'll take this down a bit. Then I think here is fine for my midtones. Yeah, this is perfect. Then up next, my highlights. I'll go to my highlights, and I'll take it towards the cyan area right here. Then I'll reduce this a bit. Take this down. And this is okay. Let me see this before and after. So next is my shadows. I'll go to my shadows, and then I'll take it towards the blue. I think here it's perfect. Then I'll take this down a bit. So as you can see, this is for my color balance. This is the before and after. So I don't actually do much with Capture One. This is all I do. So finally, before I forget, I go to my refine here, and then take my sharpening down, everything down. Go back to adjust. So that is all I do for Capture One right here. So that is it for Capture One right here. As you can see, we've gotten close to what we wanted to achieve in the image. As you can see, this was what I did first, and this is where I am right now. So that is it. So after this, the next thing I'll do is take this image to Photoshop and then retouch it to achieve this. So for that, I'll go with right click, then go to edit and edit with Photoshop, edit variants. So this is my image right here in Photoshop, and the first thing I'll do right now is to take out the blemishes. I'll duplicate my layer, Control or Command J, then select my spot healing brush tool right here, zoom in, and take out the blemishes. Okay. So for this process right here, I'm going to just speed ramp it so we get the final results of taking out the blemishes. So this is it after the blemishes. As you can see, this is the before and after of taking out the blemishes. Yeah, out a bit. Before and after taking out the blemishes, what I did next to this image was to use micro dodge and burn, and also use frequency separation afterwards. So firstly, I'll use the micro dodge and burn. I'll go to my action, then play the micro dodge and burn action right here, then come here, then I'll also go there, go to my invert check layer right here and play that. I've made these actions available on my store. You can go and check it out. Link is in the description. Check it out, try it, and also use it on your images. And I also make the raw format of this image available for you guys to use and try out and learn how to retouch with using both micro dodge and frequency separation. So for this, I'll go to my dodge, use my brush tool, and take this down to 50. It's fine. My opacity, my flow to 1. Now, if you need more detailed video on how to use micro dodge and burn and also the invert check layer, then you can check out my video on this channel. I'll make the link available in the description. Also, the ultimate retouching video, you can go there, watch, and you get an in-depth explanation on how to use your micro dodge and burn technique. So for this, I'll select my dodge, turn on my invert check layer. For my invert check layer, I'll turn off the gradients and the levels and just work with black and white and curves. So I'll just come and brush. Okay, it's going to be a white brush, touch, and brush. You can see before and after. So that is it. Brush around this area, these areas right here. So for this process right here, I'm going to just speed ramp it. So yeah, this is the before and after of the micro dodge and burn. So I'm not going to do much with this since I'm going to be retouching the image with frequency separation too. So before and after, just come take this of this. You can see before and after. So what I'll do next is to delete my invert check layer, then merge all visible layer, Control or Command Shift E, and as you can see, before and after. before and after. Yep. So the next time I'll do is frequency separation. I'll just go getting my frequency separation action here. So I'll go to the advanced. Then this for my radius, I'll just put it at 5. So just put it at 5.6. 5.6 is fine, yeah. Then okay. Then go to the lower frequency layer, copy. Then my mixer brush, so I'll clean the brush. These are my settings: wet 20, low 20, mix 20, low 25. Then I'll zoom into the image and brush. So I'm not going to do much with the frequency separation since I've done this with micro dodger, but I'm just going to brush over the surface of my subject a bit. As you can see, this is the before and after of frequency separation. I'll zoom in right here. I'll take big. Before and after of frequency separation. So what I do with my frequency separation, if you've watched my previous video, is to reduce the opacity of the group. Yeah, so I'll just reduce this down to, I think 80 is fine, 81 is fine here. Before and after, so it doesn't look overly retouched. As you can see right here, this is the before and after, before and after. So this is nothing much, very subtle frequency separation on my subjects right here. So up next, what I'll do is to merge all visible layer, Control or Command Shift E, then go to my eyes and teeth action right here, and then play this. Then my brush opacity 100, flow at 100, zoom into the eyes, and brush. With this, I'll just reduce my curves opacity down. 48, this 46, before and after. So I just want it very subtle, before and after. So yep. So up next is the even skin tone. I want to even the skin tone of my subject right here. So what I'll do is I'll go to my even skin tone action, play this, and now for these actions, all these actions are available on my store. Link will be in the description. Just go there, check out the actions and download it. For this first part, it's for the highlights. So I'll select the highlights of the image I'll use here. Okay, I think here's better. Then okay. And for the midtones, I'll use here, this area right here. I think here is fine. Then for my shadows, I'll use this area right here. This is perfect. Okay, and okay, and okay. I'll bring this up here. Then with my white brush, I'll brush over the skin of my subjects. So this is a before and after. You can see before and after. So with this, I'll reduce the opacity down, I think. 9 is okay, before and after. So after this right now, the next thing I'll do is to bring in my micro dodge and burn action again. I want to contour the face a bit. So I'll go down to my micro dodge and burn. Play this. Come here. Change the blend move for the burn to luminosity and the blend move for the dodge to luminosity. Then with this, I'll use my brush opacity at 10, low at 10. I'll zoom in and then do the dodge and burn. For my dodge, I'll dodge this area right here, before and after. These areas, this area right here, bit of this area, his nose. Then zoom into the lips. The highlights I'll dodge here. For my bone here, brush in, in. Before and after. Zoom out here. This is the before and after. You can see how it has added a little bit of pop to the subject's face. So with this now, I'll reduce the opacity down. Before and after. Take it down. Before and after. So I like this. This is better. So after this, I'll merge all visible layer again. Control or Command Shift E. Then go to my rich pop action right here. Play this. And with this, I'll bring the opacity down. I think 13 is fine. 13 is fine. This is the before and after. So this adds more contrast and makes the image, the skin tone of the subjects pop out more. That's why I call it the rich pop action. So this action is also available on my store. You can go there, download it, and also try it out. Then after this, next I'll bring in my levels. Then take this up. I think here is fine. Before and after. These are one up. Just leave that. Okay. Before and after. Before and after. So after this now, what I'll do next is to go to my color lookup to bring in my LUT. Then I'll go to load LUT. For this, I'll use the new LUT 3 right here. Then I'll take my opacity down. Now I have all these LUTs here are available on my store. You can check them out. I can try out the one, Nails LUT 1, see what it does. Reduce the opacity. Nails LUT 2. As you can see, reduce the opacity. Nails LUT 3. This is it. Use the opacity, and then Nails LUT 4. So these are my LUTs. You can go to my store. The link is also available in my description. So for this image, I used the Nails LUT 3 for the image, and then I took my opacity down. So anytime you're using LUTs, you just have to tweak it to what suits your image and decide to reduce your opacity as low as it suits your image. So for this, and I'll take this down again. I think here is fine, before and after. I don't want it to be too much before and after, so I prefer it here, before and after. So this is okay. So up next, what I'll do is go to my curve, bring my curve, then I'll do the reverse S curve like you all know. Bring this down a bit. We take this up a bit. I think here is fine. Before and after. Up. Here is fine. Before and after. So this makes the image look a bit softer. Let me zoom in. Before and after. So it reduces that contrast in the image. So I prefer this is better. Then up next, I'll bring in my color balance. Okay, let me go to my curve again. Take this high a bit. Look at this. I think here is better. But so I'll just reduce the opacity. Before and after. Before and after. So that is it for my curves. I'll come to my midtones. Take this. I think one is okay. Then for my greens, I think this. Okay, this is fine. Oh no. Okay, before and after. This is okay. Then I'll go to my highlights. I'm not going to do anything much, just very subtle. Add a little bit of red. And then take this. And then this. So this is the before and after. So very subtle change. Not very obvious before and after. Before and after. I'll zoom out. So after this, I'll group all these. Shift G. And name it CG, which is color grade. Before and after. As you can see, very subtle color grade, not seen overboard. Before and after. So up next, what I would do, because I don't like how the color of the chair popped out here, right here. So I want to reduce this, and also the skin tone. I also touch a little bit of the skin tone again. I'll just bring my hue saturation layer, then go to my yellows. This is for my skin tone first. Then take my hue down. I think here is fine. Then reduce the saturation down. Then the brightness, take it down. I think here is fine. So for this, I'm going to invert my mask, Control or Command I, then use my brush. So white brush, opacity 100, flow 100, then brush over the skin of my subjects. So I'm going to zoom out here and see the before and after. Before and after. So I'll just reduce the opacity down. Before and after. So here is fine. Before and after. Before and after. So up next, I'll create another hue adjustment layer, and this is for the chair. So for this, I'll go to yellow, take my hue down, same 22, saturation down, then is down. So we'll take the lightness down. Think here is fine. Then I'll invert this. I to invert the mask, then brush, and then brush over the chair. So with these, I'll take the opacity down. Think here is okay, before and after. It's perfect right here, before and after. So after this, I'm going to just crop my image to 4:5 and then clean up the background a bit. So I'll just merge all visible layer, then come to my crop tool, 4:5. Take this, to rotate this. Okay, it's fine. And contents aware and okay. Two mouse here. So take my patch tool and fix the background. And I'll zoom in right here. Like this. Carrier. Use my clone stamp tool. And then select brush. So after cleaning the backdrop, what I'll do is to make my image glow, add that soft glow I said I was going to add to the image. So what I'll do is merge all visible layer again, Control or Command Shift E, then change this to a smart object. And after that, I'll change the blend mode to lighten and then go to filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Then for these, I'll leave the radius at 10 right here. Then I'll mask it, invert mask, Control or Command I. Then use my brush tool, white brush, and then brush over the area I need the glue. So this area right here. Yeah. Oh. I'll zoom out. So with this, as you can see, this is the before and the after. I'll reduce opacity down to 65 is okay, before and after. So it gives you this soft glow, adds this soft glow to the image. So after this, what I'll do is Control or Command Shift E, merge all visible layer, then go to my filter, liquify, and then fix this part right here. Then okay. So this is it right here. As you can see, the glue and everything. I'm going to go down and show you guys how far we've gone. This is the before and after. Zoom out. The before and after of everything. I'll zoom in so I can show you guys. So this is the final image right here, how we've gone before and after. This is the final image right here. Let's go back to Lightroom. So this is the final image, how we went from this to this and then to the final image right here. You can see here in Capture One. Zoom in. So this is the final image. So the link to the actions, the LUT, and also this raw image is available in the description. Go and check out the actions, check out the LUT, and download the image and practice on your own and use that to improve your retouching process. So thank you guys for joining me through this process. See you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. If you have any question, drop it in the comment section and I will make a separate video explaining that to you. Don't forget to subscribe to support me to make more videos. See you guys in the next video. Bye.